is the 6th day of the Ctan and Nnqf agitation here outside the Directorate of Higher Education at the Civil Secretariat in Kohima. Now, this row of the 147 assistant professors has been going on for quite some time right now. And then the issue also escalated a little bit yesterday when the Nnqf came in as well, and then their federating units and their supporters also came in as well. Now, the question being on social media is why the disunity between the Nnqf and its federating units and the Ctan and Nnqf with the same objective. Why the separation and disunity? As we can see behind me is the Ctan's group and an Nnqf, and then next to the gate, the entry of the Directorate of Higher Education is the Nnqf and its federating units, and today they've locked the gate as well and making sure that the department is defunct from today, that is April 30th. Now today is the last day of the month, tomorrow being International Labour Day as well, and then today we can see that the protesters are not very large in numbers, but we do see the reinforcement of the police forces here, especially the IR and then the Nagaland police over here. In fact, right now we spoke to the Nnqf president as well as the Ctan convener, and they both spoke to us and told us about exactly what the social media hue and cry is about and how they felt about it. And the Nnqf president also said that they are not stopping anybody from joining their cause as well, and it is the same objective. And so did the Ctan convener, who said that that there are just many people who are spoiling the name of Nnqf and ASU, especially when ASU was blamed to come and tell the Ctan to bring their banners down yesterday. Let's have a look at the conversation that we had with the Nnqf president as well as the Ctan convener. What are you expecting out of this locking the department, the entire department?
Until and unless the government, the cabinet is of the cabinet decision, they have to be intensified. We will continue looking at the directorate.
Okay, till they revoke everything and then settle on a new decision.
Yeah, government has to roll back the cabinet decision. That's it.
All right. There has been a lot of hue and cry on social media yesterday regarding the separation of Ctan and Nnqf and Nnqf and ASU. Everybody is like now talking about the separation. Why the disunity?
No, there is always I think our media have taken us another direction. ASU being the federation of Nnqf, we are staying. But I think there's no such difference between Nnqf or Ctan. As a society, as a groups, as organizations, we have our own ways of coming up to the street or taking the course of actions. Not action, I mean, but ways of functioning. So the ways of Naga Federation function is different. So I think there's not much differences. They are editing here, we also editing here.
Right. But we can see the clear difference that they are about a few meters down, few hundred meters down, and the student federation is right here covering the gate. They are right over there, a few hundred meters down. Why the space in between? I just want to ask because the public also wants to know, why this is there, the space, the distance.
No, as a democratic country, we cannot stop anybody to come up to the street, fight for the justice. Nah.
Right.
That's how I want to convey, yeah.
Okay.
We don't have any differences.
Right. Do you think that there are other assistant professor posts that is lacking in the NPSC right now, and not just the 147 that were given these contracts? Will the Nnqf take up those other issues as well?
Until and unless justice is done, Federation will never allow backdoor appointment to happen.
Okay.
As of now, I'll comment on this matter.
All right. Thank you.
Yesterday, you had a meeting with the Ctan and Nnqf right after the agitation was over. So, what was the meeting about, and how did it go about? Any outcome from the meeting?
No, you see, we don't have any differences, and we should not target one another. No, I should say in that manner, we don't have any differences with them. And I think they don't have any differences with us. As a federations, we're also fighting for students, and as an Nnqf, they have every right to fight for their rights. I think so that there should not be any misunderstanding among any group of this in this agitation. That's all I want to do.
today is the first day and you have locked it. Any approaches made from the government?
I'm very sure cabinet they're having cabinet decision at 11. So we're waiting for that. Thank you.
So, আমি যে NSF president কে উদা করিছে আৰু we were asking, you know, there was so much of social media hue and cry regarding the issue of the disunity when there is one goal and one objective. The objective we can in a disunity we can see that gate to bond NSF and they're right outside the gate. All this while you've been protesting and there's a crowd over here also.
सबसे first to we want peace. One is na first दिन में peacefully agitation करे से तो इन्हीं ही continue करना चाहो. और इधर division तो किले है जो बोले तो माला mode of approach तो ही अलग है सो तो.
Yes.
तो ये ऐसे simple है.
Right. I think Tahan Rabi to try to explain to us also off camera that yes, even though the goal might be same, the mode is different of agitation. But yesterday, after all this while, man peaceful thakishe, and then yesterday there was a little mishap or a little small agitated public that pushed our force, you know, armed forces. So
See, मैं कहूँ मन देखा तो कि हुले मान सब तो government landed है से तो government में permission दीजिए तादे permission तो भी clearly लिखी ना से unlawful activity ना हो लगे time maintain को लगे सब लिखी ना से तो और कि untoward incident हुले तो the organizers will be responsible बिना दीना से तो be their party be us मान सब तो मानी ना ये तो सब तो जुलू लगे no like what is the government for ना
right. So Itatak apni khan la 6th day thakishe today, and then on the 2nd day of the NSF they've locked the gate. Do you think you should have done it also? Take a drastic or a big step like this as locking the gate and making the department defunct?
See, actually, Balra Babishigulido, it should be us, not them, okay? Because this is our 6th day. This is our 6th day. Uli Kwanishna, law-abiding citizens say peacefully ही करे जाए तो government भी बुझियो लगे ना मानो दुख पासे नहिले तो सी इना करी थे कि they are compelling us to take up arms या बाबिले उले भी किवा एक ता human being ऐसे एक जुन के बुझियो लगे तो इतने ऐसे
So yesterday you had a meeting with them. So what did you discuss and what was the outcome yesterday?
With the NSF. Acha. See, Kwanishna, the ENSF president called us because Tai Kwanishna, mala motive to sab same as government ge. तो किले अलग-अलग प्लेटफॉर्म रा फाइट करो बिना किलो डिस्कस करो बिना मातिचे तो ENSF प्रेसिडेंट रा मातिला नामरा मान जाना NSF ऑफिस दे NSF मगन किलो बहिना मीटिंग करसे मीटिंग करी दे अच्छा ठीक আছে ना হলে তো कॉमन प्लेटफॉर्म एकता मान किलो कलेक्टिवली फाइट करो बिना কথা তো एग्री ना करिना थाकছে और हुले माला साइड पाले तो थाकছে माला कंडीशंस kan do number 1 do it should be peaceful or if it is not peaceful at any point of time we will walk out to joint venture na la condition थाकছে और माला condition do point number 1 revocation of the government order regularization number 2 do dissolve the committee number 3 though requisition of those posts who are appointed after 06/06/2016 it can take so after collective means aroman we agree from our side what we appeal the two apex bodies whatever comes regarding this agitation or decision making there it will be a collective decision in everything तो मान सब हुई जाओला अच्छा ठीक है तो since ENSF and NSF is going to be a part of माने of we will be joining किलो मेला ना तो करूले थांसी तो ने मामी मोन आराम थांसी हुले आरो 11 hour day राती दे मान we had a meeting very long ना हुले भी so ENSF president call us again तो ताइवा कुछ কি কো কালি কালি দিন দে maybe দিন টাইম দে NSF to presidential meeting থাকছে তো তো presidential meeting দে they have decided something which we don't know but they will go uh, according to what they have decided in the presidential meeting ina থাকছে দে aro মেলাই কিনা তো নাকৰু কিনা আৰু 11 hour এটা কিনা আৰু তো withdraw কৰিছে কিলো কৰিলে লাদো withdraw কৰিছে দে ইটোৱে আছে simple there আৰু ENSF president পৰা কৈছে he was also drafting a letter to alert his units to be a part of this now since NSF is withdrawn to collectively fight to tai ENSF cannot be a third party agitation in Nagaland that he says president
अपने मन में कली असुबरा आइना बैनर नीचे पूरी did that come up in the meeting also कि why they did that as a federating unit of the NSF अपने मन में किना भावना करे तो ना
I say itu tu moi condition people are trying to defame the good name of NSF ki ansu sabi moi do kon concern is sabi itu individuals kan ge golum la side don't defame the name of NSF don't defame the name of asu takan la vested interest kan whole tribe la nam whole Nagaland nam badnam president the good office to itu office to for the people aso lui kumba individuals kan thakagan na tade ito humra hi manu ji matha was kule si to na na kuri was mo tu
the NSF president and the Ctan convener where they have said that there is no misunderstanding between them, and as you can see behind us are the NSF as well as the federating units and their supporters and the students as well and the youth over here standing in front of the Directorate of Higher Education, the department, and as they have mentioned that the department is defunct right now because they have shut it with a lock over there, they've locked it and there are no staff right now inside, and then we don't know exactly how long this will go on, how long the department is going to be shut, which will be a very big loss as well, not just for the department but for the public as well. But then besides that, yesterday there was a very big hue and cry in social media where people were questioning why the separation, and as NSF and the Ctan convener has mentioned that there's no misunderstanding between them and that everyone is free to come and protest wherever, be it outside the gate or wherever they're standing around the area. And also when questioned about the ASU requesting the Ctan and the Nnqf to take down the banners, the NSF has said that they have no comment as of now, but then the Ctan convener has said that there are some misleading persons on social media trying to bring down the name of each organization or federating units or ASU or NSF or Ctan or Nnqf, that there are some elements that are trying to bring down the name and that they have no issues with that. We'll just have to wait and see for more updates later on how this is going to go. In fact, there is a cabinet meeting that is scheduled to be held at 11 o'clock today, which is not confirmed, but then a meeting is going to be held and hopefully a solution is going to come about in regard to the 6-day agitation of the Ctan and Nnqf and the day 2 agitation of the NSF.